Paperboy News here to deliver y'all that daily report. Now salutes and shout outs to Baby B Braves from the Who's Who's. And I ain't gonna lie, ever since him and GB got separated, he been doing his thing. Now B Braves went live yesterday with Lil Bad News and 6 Dudes Brims. And he explained what happened when he ran into Schoolboy Blue, Treyway, as well as Crip Mac in LA County Jail. So let's get straight into it. Now, if you guys can remember, when Crip Mac was in the streets, he always had a front chip too. And I don't know who he was conversating with on the internet, but he said, if you guys can remember my front chip tooth, it's over with. Now J Hood said even though Bad News won the battle, he lost the war. Because when he saw Crip Mac's tooth out, part of Crip Mac's tooth was lodged inside his knuckles, and his hand was so badly infected, they almost had to amputate it. The Bad News said even though he put hands on Crip Mac, he salutes him because at the end of the day, he took his ass to the back. But he said make no mistakes about it, when I knocked his tooth out, he was screaming like a mofo.
I saw C-Mac one time knock my tooth out. Damn, but mouth dirty like he's drinking said beers all day. But I got screaming like, "Oh shit, bitch ass!" With the bit, sir. I ain't gonna lie, bro went back there though and got his ass whooped. Oh, bloods. He went back there to fight. I ain't gonna lie, he did not go back. It's been that not went back there, ran and didn't fight.
Now, B Bray said one thing about the internet, it's crazy because a lot of these people be faking it to make it. And he said Schoolboy Blue was on no jumper, making it seem as though he was this super aggressive presser when he was inside LA County Jail. But he wasn't doing none of that. The Bad News told Schoolboy Blue, no matter how hard you try to portray yourself on the internet, you gonna always be remembered as that person that was sucking on that bottle and shoving it up your ass. Pause.
The nigga Schoolboy Blue. Okay, guys.
They had him on here, he on here talking, acting like he press and shit, all that, but this internet got crazy.
That nigga's a bitch, he's a fat hell, damn, you all like LPG, damn, anything, Brims, he tried to change his name, he come here talking about his name's Stewie. Bitch, that's Schoolboy Blue, nigga sucking on a bottle with pink panties on, bitch, dead homies. You try to reconstruct it, you try to remake your career 7, 8 years later, you get, dead homies. Oh, Brims, bitch, say you come and shit.
The Bad News said one thing he don't like about these LA gang rappers is when they on the mic, they try to portray like they us. And he said Treyway was getting into it with a dude from Brims. And as soon as his hobby for Brim found out what take Treyway was in, he went over there. Now according to Bad News, when his little homie seen Treyway, he marked him out and he basically slapped him and started sucking on him. Now according to Bad News, when his little homie was sucking on Treyway, Treyway was just in a balled up fetal position saying we don't beef with Brim. Now Bray said one thing about Treyway, he been told everybody that he ain't built like that. But he said one thing about Treyway, he just like every other famous rapper, he gonna come home and say that it never happened and everybody's gonna believe him because he got a huge following. Now Brazen Bad News ended it off by saying if you wanna be a civilian, stay in the streets. Cause if you're gangbanging like us and you and I, as soon as you hit them tanks and we find out about you, we gonna press you. And you better catch all your fades because if you're bunk, you're gonna be part of the Who's Who's and we gonna let everybody know that you a Zork. Now Bad News had one last message for Treyway, but before I play it out, y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel? Y'all let me know what y'all think down in that comment section. Hit all notifications to get the latest drop on my videos. It's Paperboy News Stand. Y'all be safe and stay dangerous out there. Gone.
Big Brim K.
Oh, it's not right. Bro, they got Treyway.
Bro went into the tank, fool, on the dead homie. No, Brim, mind you, he was getting into it.
You got it.
Hangout went in the tank with torch blood.
Wait, who went in the tank and torch blood?
I said Hangout. The young homie Hangout. And the dead homies went there, slap blood, socked on blood, all type of shit on Brim. Sock blood all over the bench. He talked about he don't beef for Brim. The dead homies free if and hound too on Brim. If and hound got up on blood too. They know the truth.
Dead homies. Where he at? All he gonna do is say, nigga, you can look and search.
I can't take nothing from school.